The enemies are at the gate. Barricade the doors. It's time for another exciting episode of What Do You Do on Your Day Off? Well, we're back down at the barn here, and we did get the new doors installed. Dad built them over the last several days here. It's actually two pieces. The 2x4 in the very center holds the two halves of the door together. And what you do is you just bump it up on this side over here. The 2x4 actually holds the door closed. You go over to the other side and bump it off over here. And move the 2x4 out of the way. And then the door opens this way. And this way. So it's a bifolding door, and each door is on hinges. Dad spent a couple of days building each one. Mostly worked out pretty solidly. We had to do just a little tiny bit of modification to it. But overall, it ended up pretty decent. We are going to have to do just a little bit of filling at the bottom of the door because there is a little bit of a gap down there yet when the doors are closed. So we'll add a little bit of fill here to kind of seal up the bottom end. On the top of it up over here, the old track is still up here. That's going to have to be taken off, and Dad wants to cut that very end of this 2x8 right over here, right? It gets flush with the barn, and kind of just to kind of finish it out, that piece is no longer going to be needed. So the doors are held onto the barn with hinges over here. There's 3 hinges on each door. They're bolted into this new 2x4 green treat board here. We installed that the other day. The one that was on there before was in pretty rough shape. It was rotting, and it really wouldn't have done a very good job. The doors wouldn't have been very secure with that on there. So Dad and I put that one on, and the hinge is half bolted to that, and it's half bolted to the other board that's right over here, as you can see right there. And it's just like an old castle door here. Pull it down and pull it down. And that's how it's going to be secured. They might do a little bit more on the inside yet to reinforce it, to close it up on the inside, but for the most part, this project is done. Like I said, there's just a little bit of additional work to remove the track and cut out that end piece over there. One more project out of the way. This one was a big one. Dad was losing sleep over this one, so we got that taken care of for him. All right, thanks for watching, and if you haven't, please subscribe, and you have a good day.